Well, it looks like Toni Braxton is sick and tired of Tamar dragging her family's name through the mud because she just read Tamar for filth and called her out for being messy. In case you missed the tea, Tamar has been on a wild roller coaster of love these past couple of months, from her drama with Candy to her mess with her fiancé Jeremy Robinson, and even beefing with her own sister Towanda. Miss Toni Braxton herself has had enough of her little sister Tamar's shenanigans, and you won't believe the wild things she said about Tamar. You better sit down for this, because this family drama is thick. Honestly, it's not hard to see why Toni would feel sick and tired of Tamar because, like I said, Tamar has been involved in a lot of messy situations. At first, it was her situation with her man Jeremy Robinson, aka Junior. And as messy as their relationship was in the beginning, nobody could even imagine how messy it could be. For some reason, JR randomly decided to dump her out of the blue, and she found out via social media just like the rest of us. JR made sure we knew that he was the one who initiated the breakup, saying, "Tamar and I are no longer together. I ended the relationship to focus on getting back to positive energy and being a better person." What happened and why? That's our private place. No, I never cheated. I never cared about fame. I have always represented famous people, and the truth is, I was in an amazing place financially and mentally. I turned down Queen's Court several times before I gave in. Ultimately, I fell in love, and it did not end how I wanted it. So, I want to heal. Tamar and I will always be friends and family for life. Now, to say that Tamar was heartbroken would be an understatement, because she was totally crushed. She wrote, "Imagine your home being robbed, moving to a new city, trying to find your tribe, never finding where you fit in, and then finally settling in with at least one person you trust, getting your car robbed and vandalized, then broken up from the person you love and feel safe with. All in the same hour. It's too much, but if that wasn't messy enough, we found out that JR had been cheating on her with Tommy Lee, who is like one of Tamar's biggest ops. Only a few days after the breakup, JR was found stepping out with Tommy, Now, Tommy wasn't exactly going to make a big deal of the situation, but Tamar threw shade at Tommy back and flexed on how she was always going to be able to get JR back, no matter what. This made Tommy extra mad, and she went live to read Tamar for filth, claiming that JR had to eat the booty like groceries, know what I mean? Now, Tamar beefing with Tommy was embarrassing as F, especially over JR, but it got worse when she started beefing with Candy. Now, being a Braxton and beefing with Candy of all people is humiliating, and I can see why Toni is sick and tired of Tamar. The situation with Candy happened at Tamar's concert last year, and Toni was right there to watch it all go down. Toni's disgust was visible on her face because she didn't even bother to hide it. According to an insider, she allegedly got into it with Tamar after that day because she thought it was a bad idea for Tamar to have even invited Candy to start with, because know that Candy never knows how to act. Drama surrounds her, she's as ratchet as they come. And even Stevie Wonder could have seen that things were about to go wrong. Now, things settled for Tamar for a hot minute after that, but they quickly picked up again after the launch of the Braxton family's new reality TV show, called The Braxtons. Only a handful of episodes have aired. But there's already a whole lot of drama going on, and surprise, surprise. It all has to do with Tamar, the drama queen herself. Well, not entirely, but know what I mean. A central theme in the new show is that the sisters and their mom, Evelyn, are going to therapy to process the passing of their sister, Tracy Braxton. We've seen the sisters and their mom in some sort of group therapy, but to no surprise, tensions have been running high, especially between Tamar and Towanda. In one episode, things were going great until Towanda decided to spill the tea about how much it sucks not being close to her sister, Tamar Braxton. She got real, saying she felt straight up numb about the relationship. But of course, Tamar wasn't having it and jumped in, talking about how Towanda never tried to keep in touch with her. Then things really popped off when Tamar threw some serious shade and let everybody know that Towanda makes time for the rest of the family, but it's crickets when it comes to her. The final blow came when Tamar dropped a petty bombshell that Towanda didn't even bother to hit her up on her birthday. Interview. Again, I can see Toni's face that she was over the drama, and like that wasn't messy enough, Tamar read her family for filth for not having her back. She wrote, "I have no idea, none. The gaslighting is crazy, and I'm going back into treatment. Oh my gosh, I just pray that my marriage can be saved and my life can be spared." My family is awful. JR means the world to me, thank God for him. My husband and my children have saved my life, but I'm so mad at my life. My family is toxic. I should have never gone back to BFD, never. I'm going through it. I'm single and sad, and this TV stuff is a lot not single and sad, because it looked like she and JR secretly got married and then split up. It's wild that she would go ahead and marry him after all of that, but that seems like exactly what happened. She also accused fans of spreading negativity about her relationship, saying, "I think it's funny when I post something negative, it goes viral. When I post something positive, no one pays attention. Prove me right on what want from me. Why can't I be healthy and healed? I was waiting for my life to fall apart. Jeremy is and has been the most positive person in my life and my best friend and family, and want me to say something bad about him so bad." And it looks like she's still down bad for JR because it was his birthday a couple of days ago, and she gave him an iced-out chain and music pendant. There, go hard. Oh yeah, music go, not him already having one on and her getting him a new one. Tamar is almost 50 years old, half a century years old, and she's still moving like this. It's not surprising that Toni is sick and tired of her. According to insiders, things have been strained between Toni and Tamar, especially after Tamar called out the family on social media, and Toni is really not about that type of drama. And she's allegedly distancing herself from Tamar, especially because Tamar refuses to let go of JR, no matter how much he humiliates her. But the fans have been all over it, leaving comments saying, "Tamar Braxton needs to leave that man alone forever." Stop going back and forth with that man. He's embarrassed her enough. She could do better. I don't want to hear about her colonizer again. Her ancestors did not fight for freedom for her to go back and forth with that guy Toni Braxton. Is this simple, silly-ass bird? She needs to leave that man alone and seek real help. Dang near 50, still acting like a child over D, and throwing your family under the bus when you just lost a sister. She is sick in the head, and I think Tamar has a lot of issues. However, these men be clout chasers and just as toxic. I'm surprised so many people are defending the man with 5 baby mamas who really didn't do anything on the show to show he was a good guy. Family stuff can be real crazy and messy, but I gotta know, what do you think about this? Is Tamar and JR going to be a thing anymore, or should the family come first? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and then check out this next video.